and gentlemen, introducing to you, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the multicolored trunks and weighing in 12 stone, 8 pounds, 12 ounces. He is undefeated, 6 contests, 6 wins, 4 inside the scheduled distance. Coming to the ring as the former world amateur junior champion. Ladies and gentlemen, originally from beautiful Cuba, now based in Cork, Ireland. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the sensational Luis Garcia!
It's both the rules, lads. It's obey me commands all the time. Touch gloves.
Well, reports have been extremely positive about the talented Cubans who've relocated to our shores. Heavyweight Mike Perez, bantamweight Alexia Costa, who's here tonight to cheer on stablemate Luis Garcia, who some believe is the best of the bunch. Fast hands, unbeaten in 6. And in with the tough, seasoned Nathan King, who we've seen a lot of recently, pushed Tony Jeffries the distance. So it'll be interesting to see how Garcia deals with King.
Yeah, we've seen King giving lots of good fighters really uncomfortable times. I just wonder how he's going to cope with the speed and the power of Garcia. He really does seem a special talent with a huge future ahead of him.
Absolutely raved about him. He was the only sparring partner Carl Froch used before his world title win over Jean Pascal. 22 years of age, Garcia, and now based in Cork.
Stance is maybe a little bit wider than you want to see it. That cuts down mobility a little bit, but I think he's setting himself. He wants every punch to be a hard one, so he's widened the stance, and you can see every shot he lets go means business.
He's a good gauge, isn't he, King?
Yeah, well, the fact that Garcia has pretty much dominated the opening round here, I mean, I think that tells you he's going to be a little bit special, and you just wonder how long King is going to keep himself in there. This is heavy going for him.
Quick punches to body for the first half of the round, now to the head from Garcia. Slashing right hand as the round finishes, and they trade a couple after the bell. King's not happy with that. One-sided session.
Well, that was an impressive opening round for him. I mean, he didn't walk onto too much because he wasn't allowing Nathan King to set anything up, and the right hand looks dangerous. Some of the body shots look painful, and at times King was struggling to cope with the pressure. A little bit of bad temper right at the end of the round, but they seem to settle things down again.
And he weathered the storm. That's the big question at the moment.
Well, King's going to have to try to get some punches off just a little bit quicker. He tried to counter Garcia in the opening round, but he was too quick for that, so he's going to have to lead off a little bit. I just think he's a little bit pent up, just too keen to land with the big bombs. Maybe just relax. That was better. Lovely right hand there.
So much talent has come from Cuba. It's good to have them over here, really, isn't it?
Yep, well, they're all pretty good. They're all talented, all top-class amateurs, of course. But from what I'm hearing, he is the special one out of the Cubans over here.
Here's the third round. The 22-year-old hope from Cuba, now based in Ireland, Luis Garcia, looking for win number 7. 4 have come early inside the distance, so obviously some power too in the fast fists of the former amateur star. Been a pro since September 2008, so settling in, and the tough Nathan King. A mini step up for Garcia here. Rushing in now, Garcia looking to use the jab, soften up King. Maybe better tactics over the 6 rounds. Impressive combination.
Beginning to put on a show. There's the jab we're looking for.
King out of range with his own jab. Coming off that defeat to Tony Jeffries, but they give the Sunderland man some trouble. and he can't get to Garcia here, who's totally in control, isn't he?
And you got to get through the rounds somehow. Is that right hand at long range again?
Yeah, I like the way he throws that. Touch of class and showing a good defence.
What he wants to do, if you lead with the right hand, it's well and good, but you want to finish on the left hook afterwards. That gets you back to base again and gets the balance
Anyways,
right.
it might be better.
Yep, doing more good than harm. The main thing is he's performing well. That's a lovely looking left hook too. Step back from the attack of King and then pinned a lovely countering left hook.
Just whips it over with speed and precision too. Marking up under the other eye, Nathan King, the scars of battle, and he is battle hardened.
He's been hit with a couple of real hurtful jabs as well in this round. So Garcia really setting himself, and we know he does have a good jab. He's beginning to show that to us now.
At 29, this is better from Garcia. Good burst.
See, he's in a different class when he just gives himself that room we've been speaking of. He's just standing off. So just picking the punches pretty much as he pleases now. If this continues in a stoppage, obviously is not out of the question.
Right hand from King, just a reminder. Garcia exchanging a few words in there.
Yeah, he's pretty laid back, and I think that shows in his boxing. I mean, he was pretty keyed up in the opening round, but since then he's settled down, and maybe his laid-back personality is showing itself now, but he's picking the punches so nicely. We saw some real solid left jabs.
I mean, not bad if you pick to be Carl Froch's sparring partner for a world title fight at such a young age.
Yeah, but the fact that he was the only sparring partner Froch used, so the fact he can hold his own with Froch, and the fact that he was holding his own enough to make him the only sparring partner, no, I think that shows the quality.
There's a cut though for Garcia, just on the right eye.
I saw him touching at it with his
super right hand though. Down goes Nathan King, and not often we see him hurt like that. He looks in his corner as if to say, what on earth was that? Can he get through? 40 seconds left. Another right. This could be the moment for Luis Garcia. King brave, but he was badly dazed, and he's almost out of the ring, and the referee waves it over, and Garcia does get the stoppage. And as we've said, not many look that impressive against Nathan King. Class, speed, timing, bit of patience as well from Garcia. I think he might be going places.
But the right hand more or less finished the job. You can see full leverage into the shot. He'd given himself plenty of room to deliver the punch, just stepped right in with it, bang, beautiful punch, and look at the impact in King's legs.
And Jim, Nathan King's only been stopped on a cut and by a retirement against the classy Jean-Paul Mendy, so that was a statement.
Yep, that really was impressive. I feel a little bit sorry for him here. He was in survival mode, and he may have survived this onslaught, I don't know, but he seemed to fall through the ropes. So balance gone, and he was being teed off on. I think the referee had seen enough by that time anyway, and it was a heavy knockdown. So I think he did the right thing getting him out of there. He obviously wasn't winning the fight. So the referee's job is to get fighters out of there before they're hurt, not afterwards. So that was a good time to call it off.
Luis Garcia, 7-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes and 27 seconds of the fifth round. The time recorded by Dow Elliott. Our referee, Mr. Paul McCullough, has stopped the contest with King in no position to continue. Your winner, he remains undefeated. He's from Cuba via County Cork, Ireland. It's Luis Garcia!